Yo, Joe, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another action figure review. This time we're doing a G.I. Joe Classified series figure, Robert Grunt Graves. And for some crazy reason, these are $11.99 at Target. So you can army build because look at all these accessories. You got a regular head, an alternate head sculpt with a helmet, and then a helmet you can take on and off. You got all these guns, and you can put blast effects in this one. I'm not sure about these. I haven't looked at them yet. And he's got a backpack. So he's also got a lot of stuff you can take off right here. This, unfortunately, I do not believe is removable unless you were to cut it off, unfortunately. And he's also got kind of like a secret accessory right there. So let's get into this and check it out. So as you can see, you got a helicopter in the background, an explosion. You got some nice little what you call that, like diorama stuff going on. I believe that is a vamp. Yeah, I do believe that is the vamp, possibly. Here's some artwork. Now, this is a named Joe, technically. I mean, his Robert Grunt Graves. I don't remember if he had Robert Graves before that. I would have to look. As a matter of fact, I would have done that research. I would have thought about it. Actually, I will check just real quick. But here are his... I guess you got to scan this to figure out what his file card information is. Last a bunch of times that I tried that all year long, it's been down. So I just don't know if that is working right now. Let's turn off the light so we don't have any glare. There we go. And see, we got the figure, all the accessories. See, they're showing kind of like this. I thought that meant that this thing was inside of here. But now that I've looked at the front again, I was like, no, I think that's actually on the front right here. I thought it was a secret accessory or something. All right, let me check the file card info real quick. Okay, so this is what I remember from back in the old days. Infantry Trooper, codename Grunt. I believe my little brother had that one. I think. Unfortunately, it doesn't show the back, so I have to look for another picture. All right, so here it is. Robert W. Graves. The new one just calls him Robert Grunt Graves. But there's his original file card. And it says infantry. Let me see if I can switch this the other direction. So you see the whole thing. My phone is acting up. Hold on. All right, there we go. So he came with the rifle, the backpack, and a helmet without a visor, it looks like. So there's his original file card if you want to pause that. Infantry, secondary specialty, small arms, armor, artillery coordinator, grade E4, Columbus, Ohio. M14, M16. Grunt is a highly innovative, systematic individual. He's a stand-up guy who doesn't blow his cool in a firefight. All right, anyway. So, that was pretty cool. That little trip down memory lane there. All right, so let's get the guy out of his package. And I have not reviewed and opened a single box figure that comes in the plastic-free packaging yet. I did do a review over the Viper 3-pack, Amazon exclusive. And, yeah, so we'll check it out. We'll see what it looks like. And I've actually already done it because I bought multiples. So, this is what the figure actually comes in right here for half of the package right here, which is really cool because you get some artwork on the inside. It's like they didn't have to do that, but that's really awesome. Same pictures on the outside. And then you get, look at this, a little locker with his name on it. It's a locker for all of his weapons and accessories. Here's the bag that they come in. Unfortunately, these are sealed. You have to rip it to actually get the stuff out of it. See? It's like a... you probably can't see that. There you go. So it looks just like a real locker. And it's G.I. Joe. And I'm sure the Cobra ones have a Cobra logo on them. And there's the other side. It's like kind of like a briefcase or a locker, whichever one you want to pretend it to be. But that's really cool. You can keep all his accessories in these little things if you don't keep the packaging. All right, so speaking of his accessories, let's get into it right now. So he comes with a backpack. Don't they all? No, not necessarily actually, but okay. Plugs into his back. He can plug things onto the sides. Here's his M16, I believe. Yeah, pretty sure. It's an M16. Why is... Alright, I just had to brighten up my screen because it was looking dark. Alright. And... M14? Thinking? Maybe? I forget. I don't remember. This also kind of looks like Duke's gun. Or Spirits, sort of. I don't remember. So, oh, and this one's got a little slot where you can put the ammo clip. It also comes with a knife. And all of this stuff will fit on the figure. He's got 8 accessories total. Well, not technically all of it, but because you can only have one head at a time. There might be well, you could pretend this is his helmet. Because it is his helmet. You don't see any eyes in there. So he could hold the helmet. So he might still be able to do it. And here's the... this one's very rubbery. So if you have multiples of these, you can put them on different figures. Put this on Duke. Since he doesn't come with a helmet, I don't think. I never actually opened my Duke. None of them. There's the ammo clip. You get that with a lot of figures. And here's a little pistol. And there's the hole for blast effects. Let's see if these have it. Yes. This gun has it as well. That was the only... Oh, this is the one I was wondering about. Yeah, this one has it too. All right. So, let's see what we got here. Now, this is just kind of a semi-generic face. Kind of looks a little like Falcon. But, I mean, he is a name trooper. And I did kind of pull on this pretty hard to see if it would pop in and out. I believe it's glued down. I don't see any, like, hole. But this is like his little... I guess his demolitions thing? Cell phone? I'm not really sure. Laptop? Computer? Not sure what exactly that's supposed to be, but he's got a lot of pouches here. A lot of painted, a lot of detailed stuff. Actually no paint on any of this. Well, there is down here. I was actually surprised that his boots are painted. He has multicolored boots. I don't know why I'd be surprised by that, but I am. Oh, wow. That's kind of awkward. That's kind of weird looking. He's got a pouch for his pistol here. That would probably be his ammo clip. Obviously his knife. There's nothing that comes out of here or here. But they are, you could slide them down his legs, take them off if you want. You could do a lot of things. Unfortunately, you can't take this off. I don't see any way to. Looks like it's all one piece. It doesn't get away in the articulation though. I don't think. Or if you could tell, this is actually a separate piece. This waistband, the belt with the, because you can check this out. His articulation, just like a lot of the other Joes, he's got the swivel, the ball socket swivel. But see, you can also bend him backwards. So it's not getting in the way of the brutal chest cut. Now, I was watching this podcast, that's what he calls it. It might get in the way of articulation a little bit because of this, but it's still usable to some extent. And of course you can move him around here, and we'll just go ahead and go through articulation since we're already started. He's got butterfly joints. I hope I don't break that off. See, I can't tell if it does kind of look like plastic, but I can't tell. Let's see if we can. Yeah, so if you see through there's a little green spot right in the middle. That is not a peg hole. It doesn't go, at least it doesn't penetrate all the way through. So I think it's glued down. So it's a good thing I didn't pull on it any harder. I was thinking for a second, maybe right here was like a snap where you could take this off, because the customization would be off the charts if you could do that. I mean, if you could take this off and just have him a regular green guy, that's even more customization there. Okay, so like we were saying, he's got butterfly joints. They do go backwards a little bit, not maybe as good as some Marvel Legends, but doesn't go forward very much. But obviously he can go to a full T. He's got the bicep swivel, pinless, double jointed knees and elbows. Oh, wow. Now, they did start using a different type of plastic right here for the elbows. It's a much harder plastic. And the other parts of his arm are more a softer rubber. So because of that, it's you might want to heat it up in hot water, because these do not want to move. Either one of them. There we go. It is definitely solid. I mean, but that's over 90 degrees right there, just with the bottom half of that joint. And yeah, I don't want to like rip his bicep off, but let's see if I can get the other half. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's very tough to do. I don't want to rip it. I might have to go heat that up. Let's try this one. Okay, there we go. That one went up. And all right, so his face is in the way. So he can go pretty much, if all this stuff wasn't in the way, he could go almost, yeah, he's always bumping into something. He could almost go a full 180. As far as his head goes, he's got some tilt. I do like the head sculpt. It is kind of generic, but it does kind of look like him on the box. It'd probably look a lot better with his helmet on, though. And he's also got the articulated neck. As you can see, actually moves up and down. It's like all of them. Or, well, maybe not all of them, but most of them. Let's see what else we got. We got I already showed the ab crunch, the torso section. He could go a full split. He's got the drop down hips, and he can. I mean, look at this. He could go. He can go every direction. It looks like, and go full all the way on that way. That way. He's still got the swivel cut at the thighs, double jointed. Oh my gosh, here we go again. Double jointed, pinless, impossible to move. Knees. There we go. There we go. This is getting in the way, so yeah, I can't really get him to like. Oh, there we go. Because he can go out to the side a little bit, and make him kick his own back. He's got the boot cut, which I'm not sure if all of them do, but I think the majority of them do. He's got the ankle pivot. Trying to get it down. And of course, he can go, let's see, he could go back a lot. Well, that's because it's pivoted. That's the easiest way to break in the joint. And then he can go up quite a bit, a little bit, halfway, about half as much as he can go backwards. Yeah. And he's got holes in his feet. All right, guys. So, and see, these also come off. And these don't technically hold anything, so you don't really need them if you want to get a bunch of them. And I bought 4 because that's how many they had. I have some people who are like, no. But, hey, if I'm going to get a good deal, I'm going to get a good deal. So, we deserve it at this point. I'm going to keep going up, $24.99. Oh, let's see. So, he's got a side-to-side hinge there. And this one is a vertical hinge. Again, all of these joints are like super duper stiff. I'm gonna have to get these like hot water baths from now on before I start reviewing them. I think I did that with the last figure, the Marvel Legend or something. Anyway, so let's see how all of his gear goes on. This thing does not want to stay on. Oh wow, this is getting to be a long video. So let's try to do this quick. Okay, the gun. Trigger finger. You can't hold 3 guns at the same time. So, okay, so the gun goes back here. And then he's got a backpack. Now these do go in pretty good, but they also stick out quite a bit. It's not going to fall off like unless you like throw it on the ground or something. Let's see, his ammo clip, I believe, is this. Wow, everything is in the way of each other here. Oh wow, that's rubber. So that's rubber overlay. It feels like a diaper. Anyway, not sure if this will go in this way. Let's try it out. It might definitely go in this way. It kind of sticks up. Okay, knife. Get the knife. Stick it in there. And then we got this helmet right here. And he's got, I don't think that's supposed to strap on. No, it's definitely not long enough. So it does go on very easily. Matter of fact, it's quite loose. probably so it'll fit all the G.I. Joe's heads or something. Probably made it like that for that. And we got his gun here. Oh, wait. Is there a hole? Is there a hole in one of these? Or both? I know some people were complaining about them putting obvious holes in things. Okay, so this would fit perfectly right here. Like that. So he can carry his gun. That's much better. I like that. So I don't know if you saw that on the other side. Hope you did. And so he can carry both of his guns. I think you would want them to face. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. If you face them down, well, I don't know. At least you'll shoot the dirt. But if they go off. They're not on there real tight though, because they're only hanging on there by their trigger guard. And here's the other helmet, so you could technically have him hold the helmet. So I probably won't go over all the extra packaging details on the feature reviews now that I've done it this way on this one, because I don't want to have really long videos every time. I'm sure you can get this in there eventually. Oh wait, let's see. There's got to be some way to do this. It's always there. Everything's always easier when you do it behind the camera. I mean, when you're not. Anyway, there we go. When you're not behind the camera, because then you have your regular movement. That's kind of okay. So he's kind of top heavy here. It's a bit hard to stand. There we go. Oh, he's looking awesome there. So he could, hey man, you forgot your helmet. Or maybe he's carrying his helmet to get into the helicopter, the new Dragonfly. All right, guys. So that is Robert Grunt Graves. I really like this figure. There's a lot of custom potential, especially if you get it for $11.99. You might not be bothered by, cutting that off. So you can make even more customs. If you have extra heads from Marvel Legends, well, actually they have bigger ball sockets. I don't know if there's always potential to like put other heads on there, but like maybe other G.I. Joes or something, and to customize them up. Bottom line is it's got a lot of customs potential. So does, I think, heavy duty, no, Rock and Roll. I think Rock and Roll probably has a lot of custom potential too. Because I almost didn't get him because Rock and Roll already has, he's green. He's got the same kind of guns, He's kind of the same thing in a way, but he's got a machine gun and the bullet strap and everything. But anyway, if you could get this for $11.99, definite pickup. Pickup 4. So yeah, I mean, you got all those troopers for the Cobra Troopers, right? So you got all these Vipers, you got all these officers and infantries and bats and all these other guys. So use these guys to he was the infantry troopers. That's kind of what they were back in the day, in the 80s, when they were out there. I like the greens. I like the all greens because you need troopers. If you have troopers on the bad guys, you need troopers on the good guys. Even though, the Joes normally win. Not always. They go back and forth, even on the cartoon. They don't always win everything. But anyway, all right, guys. So thumbs up, like, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification for more videos. And I've got quite a few other GI Joes that I'm ready to unbox and review. I just need to make room on my memory card. Matter of fact, I'll probably do either the Crimson Viper or the machine gun guy. Rock and roll. I keep forgetting his name. I'll probably do those next. And I'll see you guys on the next one. When I find Vipra and Tiger Force Flint, they're supposed to be out tomorrow. They're street dated. So if I can do it, I'll try. I already went over there a couple days ago. They wouldn't let me have them. They're register locked. So I'll try to get those too. And they also got, what's the other one? The Python Patrol something on clearance for $12.49. I got a couple of those too. So plenty of reviews coming your way. See you guys on the next one. Thank you for watching. I appreciate every view. And yo, Joe.